everybody. My name is Claire. Today I brought this book again to read one story in here. It was the first story. Here. This Daisy's First Adventure. Who's this Daisy? I didn't know who is Daisy though. Is this Daisy or is this doll named Daisy? I think this doll name's Daisy though. And I think she's going to be on adventure. On Sunday mornings, when Sam and Sarah went to the park, Sarah always took her doll, Daisy, along with her. I knew it. The doll name is the doll name is Daisy. Now, I thought Daisy didn't want to be left at home. She did find her trips to the park rather boring. Why did boring? While Sam and Sarah played ball, Daisy was left lying in the grass, looking up the sky. When they played hide and seek or climbed trees, Daisy was left alone prop. Oh, now I know. Up in the corner of a hard park bench. Oh, when I am Sarah, I brought her. I make a tea set to play with her. I love to play with dolls, though. Or I even brush her hair, play with her, and pretend I am a doctor and she was a nurse. I love to play, but it was when I'm little. But now I just like to look at a doll, like put it on the shelf to make it beauty. I wish I could go around the park instead of staying in one place all the time, the doll thought to herself. And on this Monday morning, Daisy was about to get her wish. Ooh, who can get her wish? There were times when Sarah's brother, Sam, could be a quite naughty boy. And as they ran across the park, he snatched Sarah's doll and hurled her high into the air. Something exciting is happening to me at last, gasped Daisy as she flew over the trees. Down below, she could see children sailing toy boats on the lake. People were sailing and skating and jogging around the park, and everybody was having so much fun. I think Daisy was really fun when she see up into the sky and looked everything about the park. Now her wish had become true. All of a sudden, Daisy was lifted up in the fluttering tail of a passing kite. Ooh, funny kite. It had a face. A strong gust of wind took her all the way around the park, and as she looked down, she saw Sam and Sarah searching for her in the long grass by the trees. Daisy is not in the long grass. She is in the air, holding the kite's tail. The next moment, the wind dropped. The kite fluttered and dived down towards the lake. But just before it hit the water, Daisy let go of a kite tail and jumped onto the deck of his toy sailing boat. Ooh, I think this is the first time Daisy had a boat ride. That was lucky. Daisy giggled to herself as she speeded across the water. It was her first trip on a boat, and it was wonderful. I don't very like to have a boat trip. Some boat trip can make me have a seasick, but some boat trip make me scared. As the sailing boat reached the edge of the lake, was inquisitive duck who swam across. Perhaps she thought Daisy was a slice of bread or a piece of tasty duckweed. Daisy, not a slice of bread. Slice of bread, it's just big as a grown-up's hand. I think so. Or just big as my hand. I don't know what the shape like. Sometimes big, sometimes small, or sometimes medium, blah blah blah. Many sizes. It's for he grabbed her in his beak and hurried towards the shore. But when he discovered that Daisy was no good to eat, he waddled out of the pond and dropped her in the long grass by the trees. Here she was. Look, there's Daisy, yelled Sam, looking very relieved. She must have been here all the time. Promise you never, ever throw Daisy away again, said Sarah, holding onto her doll tightly. Sam promised he wouldn't, but Daisy hoped he would. This was her first big adventure, and she loved to have another one just as exciting. What a fun book! It's about adventuring. I love adventure. Now let's summarize it. Daisy first. Daisy first adventure. Daisy was a doll. That Sarah had. Sarah had a doll named Daisy. On Saturday mornings, Sam and Sarah go to the park. Sarah always holding Daisy because she didn't want to leave her at home. When they play ball, Daisy was left in the grass looking up at the sky. When they play hide and seek and climbing trees, Daisy but is still lying on the hard corner bench. Then one Saturday morning, her wish has become true. he threw her up into the sky. Then Daisy can look at all the park. She see the children toys boat. She see everyone cycling and riding a bike and jogging and even more. Then she grabbed a kite's tail, flew past her. Then the kite has made her fly around the park. Now she can see everything at the park. Then the wind has stopped. The kite began to hit the water, but before it hit the water, Daisy quickly landed on a boat, or she could getting wet. Then she said that was lucky. Then a duck swam past by. The duck think Daisy was a slice of bread or a tasty duckweed. Then the duck grabbed her up by its beak and trying to eat her. But Daisy wasn't not very good to eat. So the duck swam in the water, dropped her onto the grass. Then Sam see Daisy and he yelled, "Here's Daisy." Then Sarah said, "Promise you cannot throw Daisy on the sky again." Then Sam promised, but Daisy hoped he would do it again to let her to have another excited adventure. The end. Goodbye.